Hello everyone, Sigs here, and welcome back to Raft. We are picking up from where we left off last time, as always. We had finished making our wind turbine to charge our advanced batteries, so we have lots of advanced batteries to power all of our systems now. And we arrived here at Temperance, which is the next story island, so pretty massive island here. Gonna take a while to explore. There's a few new blueprints here, as well as the code to the next and final, I believe, story island. So we want to go ahead and explore all that Temperance has to offer. So we're going to go ahead and get ready here. I'm just going to load that up with some more copper, so that's cooking while we're away. And think about what we want to bring. So I don't really need the flippers right now. There is one little underwater section, but I should be able to get through it without the flippers. So I'll leave those here because I'm going to want to bring armor with me. There's going to be a lot of polar bears to fight, as well as some anglerfish. So we'll take our wool and we'll find our leather. And we'll see about making some leather boots and, I guess, leather armor. The helmet does not have full durability, but I'm just going to hope that it's enough to last for what we need it for. And we'll put on the 2 new armor pieces. I think we'll maybe do a quick shear of the llamas if they're ready, which they are not quite, so we won't. And we'll think about what else we need. So I'm going to want to bring some food for sure, because we're probably going to be away from the raft for a very long time. So I'll take the good food with me. And I think what I'll want to do as I'm getting ready here is just cook a little bit more of the good food, just to have it ready. Whoops, that's not right. We want a mushroom. So if we do a raw drumstick, a cave mushroom, a raw meat, and a mackerel, I can go ahead and start cooking. Should make sure that it's filled up with planks here. And that's going to make another barbecue, so we're going to want to eat one before we go to totally top up our hunger bar, and then we'll bring 5 of them with us. I'm going to make an extra one, because that's going to take a minute. And then we're going to do the same thing with the drink item, which is this mango nana, it's called. And that is going to take a bucket of milk from here. I should probably milk the goats again and make sure I have enough milk saved up too. So why don't I go ahead and just quickly make 4 new buckets. So I need some rope. Man, these chests are really need to get organized. They are a mess right now. But there we go. Put the rope away. I guess the rope's not going to fit back in there because the planks are going to take its spot. There we go. Now we can go ahead and milk our goats, like so. All 4 of them. And we'll just stash that milk for later. There we go. And I'm just going to pick up these eggs real quick. Gonna need them to make biofuel. One of the blueprints that we get here is the advanced biofuel refiner. So want to make sure to have lots of eggs ready to go to make biofuel. I've been storing those back here. Looks like we're actually almost out of space for the eggs, so maybe we can just dump some in here and pick up the biofuel that was made in the old and quite slow refiners. The new advanced ones that we're going to get are going to be much better, but might as well go ahead and load these up so that we get at least a couple more biofuel out of them while we are away. Do that, we'll put that away. Now, the other thing that we need for the mango nana is, of course, 2 bananas and 1 mango is, I believe, what we need, plus our bucket of milk that we left behind. So let's get that ready here. It's going to be 2 bananas and then a mango and a bucket of milk. We can go ahead and start cooking. This one's battery operated, so that'll go ahead and make our mango nana. We can pick up our barbecue here with the clay bowl, and that is one that we will eat before we go. I messed up again here. Took 2 drumsticks instead of the raw mushroom, but we'll load this back up with the mackerel, the mushroom, the drumstick, and the meat. We'll let that start cooking, so we have at least one other one here on the raft. Grab our ingots real quick. I think that's plenty of copper. I'm going to start smelting some metal, and we'll load those up with planks as well. Let me just make sure that they're totally full on planks. Looks like they are. And we'll get ready to go here. So we definitely wanted our food and drink because, again, we're going to be away from the raft for a long time. I think we want, in addition to the armor, a few weapons we're going to need. So the machete, I find that the spear is easier to hit with for whatever reason, but the machete does more damage. So I think I'm going to make a couple machetes to bring. So I have 1, I'll make 2 more, we'll bring 3 whole machetes, that should be enough to last, and then see if I can make a few more metal arrows as well. Going to need feathers, ingots, and planks, so I'll take the planks. Where did I move my feathers? I think I put them up top, right? So I've been just getting rid of feathers, like dumping them into the trash compactors a lot of the time, because you don't really need that many of them for making arrows and other things, but I do need some now, so I'll go up to 25 arrows. That should be plenty. They only stack to 30. I don't want to take 2 stacks worth and have it take up extra inventory space. So that's good. I'm wondering if I want to bring a fresh bow, though. I think I'll be alright with the machetes and the bow with half durability for anything that I can't hit with the machetes. Let's go ahead and get our glass and our bowl. The glass will get us the mango nana that we'll drink before we go. The bowl will get us the barbecue, which we will put 1 of them in here, so we have some on the raft in case we need it later. And then I guess we're pretty much good to go. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess we don't really need much. There's no need to bring a shovel. There's nothing that you can get with the shovel, nothing you can get with the metal detector. No bees, don't need the sweep net. I have a hook, that should probably be enough. I have an axe, that should probably be enough. Don't know about any animals that I can capture, but I think we're pretty good on that too. So again, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we're actually just good to go like this. So I forgot to load these up. Let's do that. And let's get ready to go. So I'll drink, make sure I bring the full canteen with me in addition to the 5 mango nanas, which should be more than enough. I'll go ahead and just eat a tilapia. I want to make sure that when I eat the barbecue that it like fully tops me up. Messed that up because I want to bring these with me and leave these behind. But I wanted to put the tilapia away. There we go. I guess we're good. What could I possibly be forgetting? I guess nothing. So let's go ahead and eat this. You'll see in the bottom left that hunger bar goes really, really full beyond the maximum. Same thing with thirst. And then we'll get ready to head in here. Alright, so it's going to be a lot to do here. Might not be able to get all this done in one section, but we'll go ahead and get started. So we placed our raft just up against this ice floe. And it's going to be a long walk in to try to find a way up into the main land area there. Looks like this ice floe is actually not connected, so I might have to go for a little swim here. You do move a little strangely on the ice, like if I let go of the keyboard, you see I'm still sliding a little bit. So it does make it a little harder to change direction and all that. I guess we're going for a dip. Which, good thing that the realism in this game isn't super, super high, because I feel like I would probably freeze to death pretty quickly out here like this, but thankfully that doesn't actually matter, so we can just jump into the cold water. We're far enough away from the shark that we don't have to really worry. Creepy, creepy deep water underneath us, but nothing's going to hurt us, so we'll go ahead and jump up here. I'm going to have to remember... Oh, geez. I'm going to have to remember where the raft was, too. When I go back to the raft. and it's way out there. I'm sure there was a better place to park the raft that was like closer to the actual mainland, but we'll just have to remember that it's like way out there when we want to go back. Hopefully be able to find it. Could be an issue if my hunger and thirst get really low and I get like trapped and I'm not able to find my way back and I start starving, so I'll just have to be aware and head back to the raft before we get to that point. So here we go, hopping up to the mainland. Very snowy here. I wonder if these trees are harvestable. Looks like they might be. No, these are too large. It's probably smaller ones that I could harvest. I don't really need to. I have plenty of planks. I'm not sure if they're a different type of tree as far as if they give a different seed. But the first thing we're going to want to do here is go to these towers. Okay, so there's a polar bear right off the start. I want to use the machete. Whoa, gotta watch out for that lunging attack. Let's get the machete ready. That does as much damage as an arrow. It is a little harder to hit with than the spear, I find. Maybe it's just the animation, but we just keep dodging, keep poking them with the machete, and we should get some leather out of this, which is good, and a lot of meat as well, hopefully. So, all good resources to have, and a polar bear head, which is another thing to get, I guess. So we can hold F, and then we're going to rip out this electrical cable, and we're going to need this electrical cable somewhere else. So that shut the lights off on the towers, so I can tell which towers I've been to and which ones I haven't. The ones with the red lights on are the ones that I'm going to need to go to. So, not sure exactly where the rest of them are. I see one right there. That's obviously somewhere we're going to go eventually. Some big glowing refinery type deal there. But we don't want to go there yet. We're going to need to find some other stuff before we are able to clear that place out. So, I'm going to head to the next tower here, and I do see another one over there. So let's get ready to fight the bear. Get ready to dodge his attacks. Get some poke damage in here. Look out. Whoa. Oops. Got hit once. There we go. It's kind of brutal, just whacking this poor thing with a sharpened street sign, but he started it, so I don't feel bad. Alright, we'll get our second set of 2 electrical cables. We're going to need to find 4 sets of 2 to end up with 8 cables, which we're going to use at a village to give power to the village, which we'll see in a little bit. And I think that in here, there's a snowmobile. There's another bear first. Okay. That works pretty well like that. I just have to watch out for the lunge attack that they do. It does a little bit more damage than a basic attack. And it just launches them forward, so I have to be ready to strafe at a moment's notice, but that works out. Now we can get this snowmobile, so... Whoa. It doesn't turn very sharply, but this is going to make it a lot easier to get around. Oh my gosh, and it just slides around on the snow. But that's cool. We can use that to find the next area we want to go to a lot quicker. Grab this cable here, and then we're just looking for the last tower. Not that way. That looks like nothing but ice leading to the ocean. I don't have a map. Oh, jeez. This thing's a little hard to control, but... that's like a bunker down there, I believe, which I'm not going to be able to quite clear out yet. So I'm going to remember where that is and come back. There's a radio tower. That's not one that we've been to, right? It's a different one. That's a different one. And there's another one there, too. So I wonder if there's a... Whoa. Okay. Hopped off and it kept going. I almost lost that one. We get another radio tower here. No bear at this one, so... Get some easy cable, and then it looks like there's another one right there, right? Or is that something else? Let's go see. That looks like back down to the ocean again, so I'm not going to go that way. And then, whoa. Alright, so why don't I I'll drive the snowmobile off. I was going to say, why don't I leave it up here, but... Oh, jeez. Okay. We'll bring it down here. Looks like there was another one there anyway, but... okay, so here's another tower. Can get 2 more cables from this. And we are now in the Moon Globe Village or something it's called. It's called something like that. So what we want to do, as the sun kind of goes down here, I should have paid more attention to that. And made sure we had a full day cycle before we left, but we should be able to be okay because we're going to light this village up. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag these cables like so from point to point. And I do have a little thing pulled up here to kind of show me, not that I couldn't figure it out on my own, but the next one should be up here, I think. Yep. There we go. And then from here, we can power this building. And there you go. Now we got a nice little lit up room to get away from the cold and the night. Not that that's really a thing, but nice little chill place here. We got some extra food. That should sustain us for a lot longer. And some free items, some free resources, some more food. Bums me out that you can't kick this ball. That would have been fun, but a little workout room here, I guess, where people come in and get their exercise as they're stationed here, I suppose. And then we're going to drag the next cable to the next building, which is down here. Like so. Get this one open. Go ahead and loot it. Little mug, little plants, little bed. This is like somebody's little house. We get a vending machine token, which is cool. There's going to be some vending machines here that have some unique items we can pick up. We're getting a lot of food, which, I mean, is good, because then we can stay out here a lot longer before we have to go back and restock, but it is kind of filling my inventory up a little bit quicker than I would have liked, so I might have to do something about that. Because if my inventory fills up and I have to leave items behind, then I'm not going to feel good about that. It's going to be pretty inefficient, so I want to be able to pick everything up as we go. Again, got some free items in this nice little house here. And then we'll again take the cable from this house down to here. And I think I'm going to be a couple cables short. But we have at least one more that we can drag, I guess, up here to this one. Looks like I'm not able to power these. Looks like there's one down there I could power, though. Alright. Cable won't reach that far, but it should reach up to this, I guess? Perhaps? No. Okay, so we're going to have to find... I guess it must be over here, huh? Find, like, an intermediary point. Oh, geez. Don't want to fall in the crevice. Okay, there we go. Doing our best mountain goat impression, hopping up there. Now, I have 3 cables left. I think I need to find 2 more, but we'll see if this will be enough. So we'll drag from here. Yeah, these 2 don't have a power supply, but this one does. So we can go into this house. Oh, interesting. It's just like a medical bay, I guess. We get healing salves. And a lot of healing cells, a whole crate. Yep, inventory's full. I knew that was going to happen. I should be able to eat some of this cooked food. Yep, and you see in the bottom left there, it filled up the bar even further beyond the maximum, so that's good. If I eat like this regular food, like I'll just eat this beet because I don't even care about it, it won't fill up that yellow portion, I don't think, so I'll just eat the potato and the beet because that's like the least valuable thing that I have. That frees up 2 inventory slots for all that other stuff. Getting a lot of salve, some vending machine tokens, and there's a note. More, oh my gosh, more food, jeez. Just gonna go ahead and eat and drink it all. Do I have another drink? I don't think this leftovers increases the bar, no. Beets. Just get rid of the coconut and the beets. And the rocks I don't really need. I don't really need ropes either. Leftovers don't really do much. There you go. Clears up some more inventory space. Probably going to have to do that again, because I'm going to just pick up more of the same items, but that buys us a little bit more space for a cooked potato. And there's a note here, so I'll let this note play.
That was really smart. Using material we salvaged, he was able to fix up my boat. Ruben is recovering too, but he doesn't seem to want to talk to me a lot. Both of them stare whenever I talk to Henry. Henry doesn't like the way they look at us. I think I need to do something.
Alright, so that's that note. And we drag the cable over to this building now. Get more items. Thought I saw a little hidden coin there. Oh my god, more food. So much food. Plastic scrap. That's all useful stuff to bring back to the raft. So that just happens to be sitting on the ground. I can't interact with it in any way. Nope. Okay, must be a picture of the people who settled here. Yeah, and now we're one cable short of getting into the big building, so I do need to find another radio tower. I thought that there was one here, like in the village. I know there was that one that I got, but I mean, I thought there was another one here in the village. So we got the cable from this one. We're looking for, I guess that must be it, huh? Because that one's still lit up. So we could take that snowmobile that's right there, but why don't we just quickly walk over because it's not very far. As I take a big old sip of my coffee there. Okay, we got another bear. Again, we can pretty easily poke and then just back up. Just have to watch out for the lunge attack, in which case we would need to sidestep. There we go. Burning through the durability on this machete pretty quickly, so hopefully I brought enough with me. Inventory's still getting pretty full, so I may need to do like a return trip to the raft at some point too, just to like stash items and then come right back. The problem is I don't remember exactly how to get back to the raft. I'm already a little discombobulated. I remember I came up right by one of those towers. I think it was over there. I think the raft is maybe over there. I could use the big, yeah, that thing there you can see in the corner of the screen there on the left, the big glowing towers. I think the raft was over there because the big glowing towers were on my right when I came in. But may have to go on a little adventure to find the raft at some point. But we got our extra 2 cables, so I could ditch this recipe. That definitely clears up an inventory slot. And then we can orient ourselves so that we're not totally lost and drag the last cable here. So from there to there, and there you go. This is the big center building. Probably a lot of stuff in here. Here's the vending machines. So this is unique stuff. Very similar to the Tangaroa vending machines, but with different unique items. Another crate full of all kinds of stuff. I guess I can get rid of the recipe. I could probably get rid of the nail, one single nail that's like half a scrap. I don't need the stone. I think I have enough. You don't really need stone for too many things. I can get rid of the stone arrows. Don't need those. Cooked beet, don't need that. But, jeez. Yeah, too much random stuff here filling up our inventory. Let's check out the second floor here. A few more coins. So there's the blueprint for the Advanced Biofuel Refiner. So that is one of the things we definitely wanted to get here. And that is awesome. We'll get into it in the next section, or maybe the section after, but I'm going to make that, and I'll show you how it works. It's definitely better than the regular refiner. You can fill it up a lot more. It can hold a lot more, and then it just pumps the biofuel straight into the tanks, so you don't have to like even do anything other than just fill it. So way more convenient. Get another coin there. This is the blowtorch that we're gonna need to progress, and then there's a whole metal fishing rod here. That's like a decent amount of resources to make one, so I think I'll take that. And then I think that's everything up here, so let's go to these vending machines. I think I am just going to go back to the raft and just kind of drop all this stuff off. So while I'm here, I might as well do these trades for anything that I might want and bring the unique items back to the raft. So, hunger's good. I'll save the food for now. I don't have anything I could drink. So I need to clear up quite a few inventory spots here. Cooked beet we could definitely get rid of. That's like almost worthless. I want to keep the watermelon to make biofuel. Not that I really need it, but it is one of the best per stack items to make biofuel. We have 2 slots anyway. So basically what we have here are unique paintings, unique plants, and unique furniture. So I have... Oh wow, I have 16 coins. I guess they're the same vending machine tokens as the ones from Tangaroa then? There's just different items here, so I would need 4... 10. Need 10 inventory slots to get one of everything to bring back to the raft, which is going to be pretty hard to do. You know, I hate leaving, like, good resources behind, but 1 metal and 1 copper, not going to make or break this playthrough. Keep the good healing salve. I can get rid of the regular healing salve. I don't really need the rope very much either. That's going to clear up 1, 2, 3, 6. So I need to clear up 4 more spots. I definitely want the plastic. The glass and the metal stuff is good. I guess we get rid of the vine goo. I want the meat. I want the heads. I guess I could just... I shouldn't eat that chicken. It'd be a waste. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in one trip. But I don't want to have to come back, so... I guess the 3 things that I would get rid of... I guess I could just get rid of the glass. It's only 1 sand. I shouldn't need too much more of it. Get rid of the bolt. Keep the ingots, because the ingot can turn into the bolt. Plastic is harder to find. I have so many planks, but I do need a lot of them. And then I think I'll just go ahead and eat... It's the mushroom omelet, and that should give me 10 inventory spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 down there. Seems kind of silly to keep 2 watermelons over like metal and stuff, but that's what we're gonna do. And now we're gonna grab 1 of each item. So we get the welcome mat, we get, I'm not sure what that is, looks like a carpet. We get a mug, we get some plates, we get 1 of these plants, 1 of these plants, and 1 of these plants, which is actually 2 of each. And then we're going to grab 1 of each painting. 1, and 2, and 3. There we go. Alright, so that is all of the unique items from the vending machine, which we're going to bring back to the raft. And then eventually when we decorate, we'll be able to place them. So let's go back to the raft. Let's stash some of this stuff. Clear out our inventory for the rest of the island. So we got the blowtorch from here, which is what we're going to need to actually progress to other parts of the island. Believe we cleared out all of the buildings. We are leaving quite a few resources behind, including like some good metal and metal products, which feels kind of bad, but I think I have enough of everything at this point, and I'd rather just grab the unique items, not have to like come back here to trade for them. So let's get back on the snowmobile, which is kind of stuck. There it goes. Let's see if we can't find our way back to the raft. This is going to be a bit of a trick, but there's the big glowing towers. And again, I believe those were on our right when we came in. So I think we came in from... Oh boy. Does this thing have health? Or fuel maybe only? But, oh jeez. Oh lord. Okay. Well, there we go. So, is that... Oh yeah, this is right where we walked up from. So the raft is out here. Now, there's actually a secret achievement if you, I guess, drive the snowmobile into the water. And there you go. I think that's all you have to do. I think I may have gotten the achievement previously on a different playthrough, so I didn't hear it pop, but I think that's all you have to do. It's just... the achievement is called That's Not a Boat, I believe. And it is for... driving the snowmobile into the water. Now, I can't get up here. This is where we jumped off, I think. Yeah, I think we jumped off there. We're able to get up on the side, and then so the raft should be right over here. Maybe it's over there a little more. See, I was saying it's going to be hard to find. It must be up that way a little more, or it could be down this way. You could see, I'm trying to use like the corner. Ah, there you go. See in the top left corner there? You can see a little bit farther in the corners than you can looking directly at things, so there we go. Creepy, creepy raft rising out of the mist. Looks like we can grab some free items on the way in here. So certainly the plastic and the planks, which I already have in my inventory, I could just grab those. And they'll go right into the stack. I don't need the palm leaves, so... Pretty good view of the raft there. You can see it's all coming together. There's all kinds of various things going on it. Hopefully the shark is far away on the far side of the raft. That doesn't come over and bug us. Oh, there he is. Let's get out of the water quick. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna need to stash all this stuff. Let's go like that right away. Clear up a few inventory slots, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a new chest. So I'm gonna need, I have lots of hinges, and then I need scrap rope and plank. So let's take the scrap back. Let's see what we can store. Not enough room for leather there, but we can take one rope out in exchange for the leather. And then we can do that to make the storage, like so, and then put the rope back. Now what we're going to do with this storage, I'm just going to put it here for now. This is going to get moved eventually, I think. I'm also going to want this spot. I could probably put another wall here, and then I can keep stacking the storages up like that on the wall. But just for now, I'm literally just going to throw these unique items in there, because pretty soon I want to do some just like kind of cosmetic building on the raft now that we're approaching the end game and I have like a ton of extra resources built up, you know what I mean? So I think I can safely spend them to do some cosmetic building, and then I'll want to put that stuff in the building that I make. So let's go ahead and store the rest of this. Have some extra food and stuff that's going to go in there. I messed up again doing that. I want to save those two for later, but I did want to put that away and that away so we have extra food and stuff. And I have to find a chest that actually has room for this extra 8 plastic, which again, inventory management here has not been great. I just feel like it would be really boring to have 10 minutes of me just reorganizing everything, but at some point we're going to have to do it. And, I could do that while not recording, but I want to record like every single part of this playthrough, every single thing that gets done. You can just skip around and skip the boring parts, but I don't want there to be any confusion as to how things got to be the way that they were. I'll go ahead and stash that stuff. Why don't I go ahead and just get another barbecue cooking while I have the mackerel and the other ingredients for it. There we go. Last one, start cooking. And I'll probably just go ahead and get another mango nana going as well. So we're probably going to want to drink one of those before we go back to not have to burn into our 5 stack. So let's get the bucket of milk that we would need for that. Might as well do a quick shear while we're here, since we had to use a lot of wool to make the armor, which durability on it seems fine. I only got hit by the bear, once or twice. So there's our wool. Go ahead and stash that and that. And let's get that mango nana cooking real quick, because I'm going to want to drink that before I go back. So there we go. Get that cooking. I need to find a spot to put these heads. There we go. And I need a spot for these healing cells too. I feel like I was keeping those up here somewhere. It's in there. Yeah. There we go. Healing cell goes in there. And I'd say we're in pretty good shape. So inventory's clear now. We can pick up a whole bunch of other items. Oh, could get rid of this. So I'm just going to wait for that mango nana to finish. And then... Oh, I do have a fresh bow. Why don't I bring that and I'll leave the other one? Yeah, and then we'll drink that mango nana, and then we'll head back. So let me figure out what the next section we need to go to is. So, okay. I guess the next place we're gonna go to is the big glowy building that we saw before. So let me let that finish. Looks like I can take the food out now, and then I'll store, not in there, I'll store this one for later because our hunger bar is already very full. And then hoping this is going to be enough machetes to last. So now we're just going to wait for this mango nana, and then we'll drink that, and then we'll go. So I'll drink my coffee in real life, get my real life food buff here, and then I'll be ready to go. Poor timing for that sip as the drink finished as soon as I started. But let's do that. Tops up our thirst, and now the sun has just gone down. So this is literally like the worst time to head back to the island. It's going to be really hard to see. What I should do is sleep. But when I sleep, it's going to drain my hunger and thirst, appropriate to the amount of time that has elapsed. So I'm going to lose all of the extra hunger and thirst and have to re-eat, which is going to stink. But I guess I'm going to do it because I don't want to get the seagull. There we go. Sorry, I had to stop talking to concentrate. Yeah, I don't want to go in there at night and like not be able to see where I'm supposed to be going. So why don't we're going to have to burn through one of those, that mango nana that we just drank basically. It's going to get completely consumed. So why don't we throw another one in? And I made the extra barbecue, so that should be fine. And I don't really have a lot of extra mackerels, so it's going to be hard to make any more barbecue for now. We'll have to do fishing later, but let's go ahead and quickly get that going. We have the extra barbecue on us. We're going to store the drumsticks, and then we're going to sleep. Okay, actually our hunger and thirst didn't really go down by that much, so that's good. The sun's going to start to come up. Let me just, I can leave that in there and get it later. And let's head back now. So we have a full daylight cycle. Gonna head back and head to the, I don't remember what the building is called, but the place with the big glowing lights. And we're gonna explore all of that. So once again, gonna have to take a dip here. Go for a little swim. And try to remember the best way to get back to the raft. I guess the way that I did it last time wasn't too bad, so sharks should not be bothering us. Hopefully no kraken of the ice comes out of the depths and swallows us. I know that's not a thing in this game, but I still just always have this uneasy feeling when swimming over deep water. There's the building we want to go to over there, the big glowing lights. So hop up here, move very slowly across the ice. If you hold spacebar, it's a little bit quicker, but it's also kind of annoying, so just keep going. I'm trying to walk in a straight line, and I'm sliding sideways, so it is tricky to navigate on this ice. But we can get up right here. I might be able to get up over there, too, closer, but I'm not sure. I don't want to walk all the way over there. I can definitely get on the land here, and that'll be quicker than trying to hop over the ice over there. Could have left the snowmobile here too, but I wanted to drive it into the water for that achievement. But if I go back to the raft at some point, I'll try to leave the snowmobile on the edge so that we could just take the snowmobile back. Alright, so that's where we have to go. There's a little jump here, I think is what that is, and I think I have to jump the gap to get to that place. I may be able to just walk up or like scale some rocks to get up, but I think it wants you to jump. So we'll see what happens. I'll see if I can make this jump. There should be a snowmobile in here, yep. Now, here we go. Let's line ourselves up, more or less. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is actually something else. This is like a secret cache here with all kinds of items, so a bunch of, whoa, a lot of good resources. That's cool. So filling up our inventory again, which is not good. I can just get rid of the garbage. I don't need the recipe. Good food there. Don't really need the rope either, but a lot of this stuff I'm going to pick more of up, and it's just going to refill our inventory slots, so might as well just hold on to it, and then I can just drop the stack once instead of having to keep dropping like one at a time. But that's what this was. This was a little jump to get these items. So let's take our snowmobile, which apparently has no problem surviving that fall, and then we can drive it this way, I guess. Kind of creepy the snow isn't like totally rendering, so just want to make sure I can safely get over here. There wasn't going to be like a giant hole in the ground or anything. And then let's go in here, see if we can get in now. So this takes the blowtorch, which is what we got from the big dome. And that should allow us to get in. Yeah, we need the Selene key. That's right. So let me double check where that comes from. I see. So it's actually across the island from this big glowing facility. There's a different domed building which is going to have the Selene key in it, which is what we need to get in. So, whoa. So let's go get that. As our snowmobile hops over the rocks in the snow. Not sure exactly where it is, but I think we'll just head this way. Whoa, jeez. Bump into everything along the way. Is it through here, maybe? This little cave. I think this is just a little way through. Is this the village? Yeah, this is the village. So it's definitely not here. I think I was heading pretty much the right way before I came through the cave, so let's try to go back. That's not a building, right? That's just a rock structure. Oh, jeez. Not the best at controlling this snowmobile. It's not very easy to control. It doesn't really always want to go where you want it to go, but let's see. Maybe like over here somewhere? Oh, boy. Gotta be careful. I don't want to, like, have this thing go flying and not be able to use it. Got a bear here. Get our poke attacks in while dodging. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get our loot from him before he rolls away. Alrighty. Now, I think I saw the dome building right over there. So let's head in. So something's gonna happen here, I think. Yep. Oh, jeez. Ground gave out. And we fall in to the ice-cold water. Gonna have to swim in like this. We have anglerfish here. That's what I wanted the bow for. See if we could take these out. Whoa, they are quick. One more hit quickly. There we go. Get our arrows back, and we also get meat from them, which is good. Keep stacking that meat, so we have food for the rest of the game. And another anglerfish here. Oh boy, he sees me. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, and whoop, missed that shot. 4, there we go. Let's get that one arrow back, and then we'll get the rest back like that, I think. Might have lost that arrow. Oh, I'm drowning. Uh-oh. I forgot that you need to breathe. So, thankfully, it wasn't too far to go. Get an extra coin here. Now, I already got at least one of each of the unique items, but I think I could use these same coins at Tangaroa if I ever wanted to go back there and get the remaining unique paintings and stuff from Tangaroa that I didn't get the first time. But we'll climb up the ladder here. Looks like a lot more random items that we'll loot. Some more coins, which is cool. Here's a note. We'll let that play. Oh, it's not that kind of note. It is that kind of note. Okay, this is one of those kind of notes. Bruno's going to talk to us for a minute here.
One of them completely wrecked the boat when we tried to get away. None of the usual tricks worked either. Henry and I would have been eaten if that boy with the air horn hadn't showed up. His name is Detto. Says he came here with some survivors. I asked Henry if I should trust the boy, but I didn't get an answer.
Okay. And we'll loot the rest of this stuff here. This is a lootable crate. It wouldn't let me loot it from that side. It's kind of weird, but pick that up. Got another coin down there and some other items. All right, now this is like a puzzle. So you can see the numbers, right? I'm missing one to see it says 2 and 3 out of 4 and 4 out of 4. And then that lines up with this. Is telling us which one needs to go where. Huh. So there's the whoop. It's the ladder that isn't working. There's the shark, the seagull. Here's a note.
Ready to go.
With Henry here. Okay. There's the last note.
Henry is staying behind. It's bittersweet. He doesn't speak with me anymore, but I think it's safer for someone to stay behind. Detto says there's a place with lots of people. Ruben says Astrid might be there. She definitely isn't here in this cold place. It's nice talking to people.
Okay, so I was just trying to peek through that window and it like shot me forward and wouldn't let me back in. So we'll have to go all the way back up. Seems like a good spot to put like a little secret hidden chest back there if they like intended for you to do that, but that's annoying. I can't get back in from here either, so I have to swim back in. Oh boy, not take fall damage. There we go. Yeah, I was just kind of trying to peek out and it like shot my character forward, like through an invisible wall basically that I couldn't get back in from, so gonna have to take the long way around. Our hunger and thirst are getting a little low. I mean, they're full, but they're, you know, that extra bar is gone, so I think we'll drink this head broth here, which is very creepy looking in our hand. That'll take care of my hunger, and then I have the canteen with 10 charges of water in it, so our thirst should be fine. Until we get a chance to go back. Looks like I missed one little item here. A metal arrow, which is actually pretty useful, since it just goes right back into our stack. And without falling through here, okay, I'm not even going to try this time. So what you have to do here is you have to line these constellations up somehow. That looks like a number 2. What we're basically trying to do is get a code. So there's a seagull. So if you look here, you will see the number of stars in the constellation match the post-it notes, and then you get the code. So like that's like the chicken thing there, whatever that is supposed to be. That's is that the hook? If that's the hook, then that would be the third number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars in the hook. If that is the hook, that's the anchor, right? Well, that's not an anchor, so there's some false constellations as well. That is nothing. So you just kind of look around. I guess that's what that is, the spear with the number 2. It's telling you, like, the number of stars in that constellation is the code that you're looking for. That must be the sailboat, right? So the sailboat is the 4th number, and that is 4 stars, so the 4th number is 4. And then looking for other stuff here. This is like the weird chicken thing, which is number 1. And that has 5, so the first number is 5, the 4th number is 4. That is, I don't know what that is. That's not anything. So it's just like the pufferfish head and then the hook. I guess that must be the hook, maybe? It looks like it's sideways, but and that's other constellation somewhere that I'm not seeing. That's the hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the third number. And then the last one is just this weird face, which, that's the seagull, that's like a fish. That is nothing. That must be the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for number 2. So that should give us a code of 5964, 5964, the number of stars in each of those. So we put that here. What did I just say? It was 5964. So 5964. And there you go. Opens it up. Get the Selene key that we were missing to get into the other building. Get some more tokens and the blueprint for the advanced stationary anchor. So I can just toss the blueprint as long as I picked it up once. I can learn how to make that now. So the advanced stationary anchor is awesome. You can pick it up and down from the engine controls so that I don't have to like run from the steering wheel all the way down to the anchor every time I want to stop. So that is a great quality of life improvement there. So we're going to want to head back now to the that big glowing building. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna go. Now, I guess I could swim back out. Or maybe I can't swim back out because that hole that I fell into I don't think has a way out of. So I guess the way that they do want you to get out is to go out this way. Just again, it's... See, here I'm fine. Here I can go in and out just fine. But when I went beyond that certain threshold... That's so weird. It, like the way that I got stuck last time. But, alright, anyway, we're able to walk out here. And then, let's see if we... I guess we go down this side, go back around to our snowmobile. And then we'll take it back to the big glowy area. There's a note here that I missed. Let's see what he says.
I will not lose you too, Henry. The two of us have followed a signal far south. I know it's from my sister. There's no doubt. Henry is skeptical. He thinks the cold will be dangerous. I'm more scared of whatever's out there in the snowstorm.
Alright, so back on the snowmobile as we immediately get stuck. Come on now. Uh-oh. Like we're actually stuck. Alright, well, you know what? There was another one right in here, so why don't we grab the fresh one. And we'll head back. We could take these cables, electrical cables too. I don't think we need them for anything, but I don't think there's any reason to leave them behind either, so I'm just going to grab them for the heck of it. And then we'll take this fresh snowmobile, hopefully not get it stuck or it's going to be a really long walk, and head back to that glowing building. Okay, like immediately going to get it stuck after we said we don't want to get stuck. I think I came from this way, kind of, right? So we'll head back this way. Yeah, there's the big glow. Oh, jeez. This thing does not turn sharply at all. There we go. Gonna head straight at it, more or less. I think that's the jump's over there, right? So we're past the jump. We just have to go up this hill. And boom. Send our snowmobile flying. Inventory is okay. I have some stuff that I don't really need, like the rocks that I can drop. But I'll be able to use the Selene key now to open this. Okay, and then we're gonna head in. So, quite a few puzzles in here, I believe. Let's see what all we have to do. Now, we're gonna need the control rods. So we're gonna have to go get the control rods to put in here. So we need a reactor key. Here's a hazmat suit. Let's throw that on. It has a limited duration, it seems. We're gonna have to go kind of quickly move through this radiation here into the lab room 2, I think that said. And quickly look around, see what's in here. So this is one of the things that we're going to need to know. So this is RB CL. Now these are elemental codes you can see here, right? Platinum 78, platinum. Cerium is made up. Mercury is real. 58, 80 atomic weights there. So we have to put the matching code into each of these, I believe. So CL is 17. So we do 1-7. Oh, that only gives us 30 seconds. So now we gotta hustle over to RB, which is 37. And then the last one is somewhere. Must be in here. That is PM, which is 61. We get it with a few seconds left. Hopefully that's it. I think all three of them are lit up now. Yeah, you can see the codes right there. So that one's the RB37. I happen to just have them all written down here, but that's what you would usually do. You'd go and you'd look for these posters. You'd find the, whoa, get out of the radiation. You'd find the number that matches, and then you had to quickly put them into those computer screens before the 30 seconds elapsed. So we did that. Let's head down here now. A little dark down here. Almost wish I had a headlamp. That looks like a locked door that I can't open. There is a code input thing there, but you can't actually put any code in. So let's head in here. This looks like a control rod. So there you go. There's the first control rod. I think there's 3 of them that I need. Can loop around here and get some more items, including a red melon drink, which I can drink. Gets my thirst well taken care of. Now, there's a hazmat suit in there, which I think I'm going to need to go into this next room. That door doesn't open. So this room here, I'm going to have to, oh boy, I'm going to have to go down into the radiation. So let's get the suit on, get full durability. Let's quickly go. Down in here. Now, going to have to run all the way through this radiation. And I guess spin this. Oh no, there's bugs coming. You see that bug? Oh god, he's going to hit me. So let's switch to our machete. Let's chop. I don't know what he drops as loot. 1 meat, which is cool. Okay, there's another one coming. I don't want to run out of time on my hazmat suit. It seems like, oh gosh, are these bugs just going to keep coming? Let me switch to a fresh machete. I don't know if I'm supposed to just kill all the bugs and then I'll be able to do it, or if it seems like every time I start spinning it, more bugs come. So hopefully that was it. Hopefully that's all the bugs, and I can, whoops, and I can just finish spinning this thing now before the hazmat suit runs out of duration. So, wow, you really gotta spin this thing, huh? There goes the door. Gotta go quick here. There you go, door's open. Let's go. Get out of the radiation cloud and head across here. Grab the control rod, some more items. So that's 2 control rods now. I believe there's 1 more that I'm gonna need to get. What is this? This is, so you see how I can spin this, like, mirror thing here? That's gonna be the puzzle in this room, so... I'm not sure how I get in there. So we use this. That points this laser, which bounces off the mirrors. Okay, oh, jeez, oh, god, oh, god. I was like, I wonder if I take damage if I walk through it, and then I do, and then it scared me, so I went back and forth through it. Oh, jeez. Goodness. So anyway, yeah, this points at these mirrors, and these mirrors are static. They can't be moved, but this one, jeez, this one can be moved, so if I rotate it, I can point... Jeez, I gotta stop doing that. It doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage, but it's destroying the durability on my my thing. I can crouch, and then it goes over my head, I guess. So what I need to do is get this laser to bounce off of that mirror and go somewhere. Okay, I guess if I bounce it to that mirror, then I can move it over to here. Oops. I had to stay crouched. Jesus, sorry for that whole exchange there. And there you go. So we're going to be bouncing lasers off of mirrors to do things, such as open this door. And then we have this room here full of radiation, full of lasers, full of mirrors. Let me go ahead and get a suit on and head in here. And then we got to figure out how we need to line all this up. So got to go kind of quick because of the duration on the hazmat suit. So I think that the laser starts, it starts here. I'm looking at a little picture, actually. I'm kind of cheating, but this can be kind of tricky to figure out otherwise. So I think it wants to go over to here, and then what do we jump over, I guess? And then we can go bounce it from there to like there. Maybe a little more this way, because we want it to go to that mirror over there. So let me see if I face this way, and as I rotate I can see, yep, so now it's touching that mirror there. And then from that one, it wants to go over to this one as well, so I need to adjust it a little bit more. I might need to grab a new hazmat suit here soon, but am I able to do that? Yep, just like that. So it's just touching this one, and then we can rotate this one over to that one like that. And jump, and jump. And we can rotate this one, I guess, like so. It should be able to... is that going to work? Yeah. Go over to that one. Okay, but that one's not able to be moved. Okay, hazmat suit's about to break. Oh, jeez. Oh, that kills you really quick. Oh, boy. Let me out. Okay. Grab a new suit. Now, I may need to adjust this, this first mirror here, because that angle being even slightly off is then going to adjust like the angle of every other one, if that makes sense. But hopefully I could just rotate this a little bit more. Now, see, it's not going to quite hit. See that? So I'm going to need to actually go back and adjust this one. I guess it wants to hit... Just want to hit on like this corner or that corner? That's the question. I guess it wants to hit on more like this side, and then from there it's going to change the angle of all these other ones a little bit. So we get this one to go across so that it bounces off of that one onto this one, and then this one should be coming in. Oh, there we go. I guess it worked without me even having to do the last one, but that changes the angle on this one, which changes the angle to that one, which changes the angle on this one, I guess, enough to break that. Or maybe I broke it on the first time and I just didn't notice. I don't know, I'm stupid, but either way, we get through. We get some more food and drink, and we find a note we can listen to.
For one purpose: master and perfect the experimental reactors used to power the floating cities. No easy task, but it has been done, in theory. Yet, we do not have the people to construct anything but a basic prototype. It can be built for real, I know it. We just need more people. There's a place where the Rafters live in peace with any survivors of the old world. They call it Utopia. Maybe there we can begin to reverse the damage we've done. But we received a message from them yesterday. One of the
She's really talking for a long time.
Taken control of the community. Olaf Wilkstrom. I fear his intentions with this potential haven.
I could skip it, of course, but I figure just in case anybody wants to hear it, you can listen to it talking about Utopia, which I believe is the next area we're going to go to. And then if you didn't want to hear it, you could just skip it. So one more note here. It's supposed to be the first note that I picked up, but finding it last.
Always. I was sent to Selene alongside two colleagues, one of which I discovered was a mole by the investors. Had Owl been allowed to come to Selene, the knowledge of this unlimited green energy would have been monopolized by the same people who caused this mess to begin with. The other colleague had left behind. I did not trust you, Kaku. I couldn't. It was too much of a risk. I hope you will forgive me.
Okay, a little more backstory there. And we can now go ahead and put our 3 control rods in. So 1, 2, 3. And then use. Uh-oh. They are stuck. Manual insertion required. We get the reactor key. It's going to get us into the reactor room. Let's grab a hazmat suit just in case. And let's head down here and see what's going on. Let's put a fresh suit on, why not? Full duration. Oh yeah. So lots of bugs in here. Good source of meat actually, so that's kind of cool, but gonna need to probably spin these. Yep, just like that other room, gonna need to hold it for a long time as the bugs attack us. Let's see if I can just finish this one. There we go. Okay, thankfully we were far enough away from that bug where he didn't bother us. Get rid of that one. Another one here we'll get rid of as we dodge him. What a creepy looking thing. And go ahead and spin this one. Our hazmat suit's already getting pretty low, so let's see if we can finish before we have to go grab another one. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked. Oh, I'm getting really attacked. Thankfully it doesn't stop me from spinning it, so I could just eat the hits with the armor on and finish spinning. Let's see if we can get the last one. Must be this one here, right? Yep, let's get the bug first. That's a big bug. There we go. And quickly spin before our hazmat suit runs out. Might have to eat a few hits here. Go, 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 go. Okay, I think that's all 3. Oh, and it's opening the secret door. And it looks like the radiation got cleared out too, so that's cool. And then a little coin in the snow. I think this is the final kind of treasure room here with the final blueprint. So let's see what all we got in here. Oh, there was a man in there in that cryopod. Let's okay, good morning to you. Let's see what he has to say.
I get it. They left me here. Wow. Thanks for waking me up. Long-term cryosleep can result in a number of issues. So, you got room for a bioengineer?
Sure.
I swear, it's actually practical. Great! That's very nice of you. I'll do my best.
Alright, so we get him as a playable character is what that is. Again, I think I've said this every time, but when we unlock characters like that and they say like, oh, let me come help you out on your raft, I think they should actually show up on your raft and like walk around and do stuff, like help you, you know, harvest your animals and crops and plant your seeds, and I think that would be cool, but it's literally just, you can now have them as a playable character if you want. Now we get our final stuff here, so crate full of items, some extra tokens, some loot, SweetNet. The Electric Smelter blueprint is what we get here, so that will allow us to use batteries to smelt things instead of planks. I think you can also put multiple items in at a time, and I think it also smelts quicker than the old smelters, so that is awesome. That's going to be very cool to get that set up if we have the resources to make it. And then lastly, we have the code to Utopia right here. So that's what that lady was talking about in that note. That's what a lot of people have been mentioning as we've progressed through the story islands here. They were first talking about, you know, we're going to all these places and they're all abandoned because they all went to Tangaroa. And then we go to Tangaroa, which is this awesome floating city, and then that is empty too, so then we have to go through and explore these other places, and we find the code to Utopia, which is like the final area that we think everybody has gone to, so we'll find out when we get there, but that is the last thing from in here, so that's pretty cool. I can drop this blueprint because you don't need the blueprint, you just have to pick it up to be able to craft the item. Let's see what else is going on in here. Looks like there's some little side rooms. Oh, that's where I came through to get the control rods. So nothing else down here. Now, there are a couple other things. Ooh, a little hidden coin there. There are a couple other things on this island that I did not get. Is that another coin? Wow. Lots of coins, so I don't need any of the vending machine stuff from here, but if at some point I want to go back to Tangaroa, I think there were a few things that I did not buy from those vending machines. I think just some of the paintings and plants, so I could use the coins for that potentially. But yeah, the other things on this island were filled with radiation, and there was no hazmat suits nearby, so I wasn't able to explore them, but I believe now the radiation is gone, so I should be able to go and grab some free extra loot. So I remember one of them was over by the snow globe village, which I think was this way, right? Maybe, yeah, it was right through here. Wait a minute. Did I just go right by it? I did. So this is one of the bunkers. So let's go into this bunker here. Should be safe to enter now. And I believe it's just full of a whole bunch of items that I can loot. So titanium ore being the main thing, which is awesome. And then I'm hoping the rest of the stuff I can loot just stacks with what I already have, because my inventory's getting pretty full. I guess I can go ahead and eat this to save an inventory spot and stay on top of my hunger. And I guess I could drink some stuff too. That's not gonna free up an inventory slot like that, but it will make it so that my hunger and thirst are fine for a while. Some more titanium, more other raw resources, another crate full of stuff, more titanium ore. So we're up to 4, which is pretty good. Titanium ore being pretty hard to find, tricky to find otherwise. Always trade for it at trading posts is probably the best way to get it, but even that involves farming up the trash cubes and fishing to get the trading coins, so otherwise we're metal detecting for it, which you only get a couple at a time. And it looks like there is another hidden crate up here, which I have to jump and then crouch to sneak in like that. Looks like I didn't quite pick it all up. I think it's just the recipe. Some scrap too. Okay, we can get the scrap and the recipe. It's weird. Why did it all get dropped on the ground like that? Oh, it happened again, but it fell here this time. Okay, I see what's happening. So I'd rather have the scrap certainly than a coconut. So get rid of the coconut. We'll grab the scrap. And there you go. I think that's everything for this bunker. So some free titanium as well as some extra resources there. And then I think there's one other bunker somewhere. Let me see if I can just see where it is. There you go. Bunkers. Where are the other bunkers? Wasn't there one? I think I know where it is, actually. Because this was the other one. Not the first one that I saw. The first one that I saw was right by the Snow Globe Village, which I think is right here. Oh, jeez. This thing is so hard to control. There's the Snow Globe Village. Yep, there it is. Okay, so there's the other bunker. So let's go check that out. Like so. Again, should be just more of the same down here, but certainly the titanium and stuff is worth getting. More scrap, which is good, because we just created a new stack in the inventory for it. A couple of arrows, which we can actually use. More planks and stuff. More titanium. Secret back room here. Got a food chest that I'm probably not going to be able to get anything out of. I guess that coconut chicken is probably worth grabbing. That restores quite a bit. You know what I think I'll do? I'm just going to eat... you know what? I'll save it. My hunger and thirst are pretty good as it is. So I'll try to bring that back. I'll exchange that for 2 cooked potatoes. It's worth a lot more than 2 cooked potatoes. Another back room. Bunch of more plastic. Another crate. That's a recipe that I don't need. And more titanium. So we're up to 8. And then there's a giant crate up here, which surprisingly we're able to actually loot everything from. Not a lot in it. But that's it for this one too. So a total of 8 extra titanium from these 2 bunkers, so definitely worth checking them out before we leave. And I think that's it. So we got the code, we got the 3 blueprints, the electric smelter, the advanced stationary anchor, and the advanced biofuel refiner. And we got a whole bunch of items. We got some unique cosmetic items from the vending machines, and we explored the bunkers. So I'd say it's time to go. Let me figure out the way back to the raft again. So again, this was on our right as we entered. So if we go out this way roughly, I think it was down here. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Won't need to leave. Yeah, this is where we came up from, right? So we won't need to leave the snowmobile because we're not coming back right now anyways. So once again, we can go ahead and just drive it right into the water. And that is long gone. Down to the depths for some squid to play with, I guess. And then the raft was like over there, but I don't know that I can jump up here. I think I need to go to this corner to jump up, so let's keep swimming a little bit very slowly in the icy water. There's all the loot that we got. Pretty good. Is that a barbecue that I picked up? Or is that the one that I meant to eat before I left and then I never did? I don't know. Either way. So, moving kind of slowly across the ice here. I believe the raft was down here, so let's head straight for the raft. Quite slowly. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna go straight for it through the water. Hope the shark doesn't bite us. I see a free plank I can grab. Actually, a few of them, which should stack nicely with what I already have in my inventory. 1, 2. Oh, that's not a plank. Those are palm leaves. And we don't want those. We have more than enough. Okay, the shark did come over and bite us. Thankfully, we're okay. We did lose that 1 piece of armor, but had enough durability on the other 2 pieces. And we are back to the raft. So, it looks like we need planks in here, so I might as well start just dumping these planks in there. And then let's get to storing real quick. So, I'll probably want to get that titanium cooking, but I think what I'll do is make that electric smelter that we just unlocked first. Yeah, really need to do like a whole storage section here where I reorganize all of this, because that is getting just crazy. But let's go ahead and store all of our good food for later. We have an extra sweep net. I don't think I need 3 of them. I don't really actually plan on getting any more bees. I think I have enough with just that to make enough biofuel for the rest of the game, to be honest. But we have extra sweep nets in case we ever want more bees. Have our old grill here that we don't really care about. We have the electric one. Gonna need to figure out where to put the electric smelters. I'll probably just put them there and get rid of the old smelters, the regular smelters. Grab our biofuel out of the refiners, put them in there. I think we'll put the advanced biofuel refiners kind of back there somewhere. This is kind of our whole setup. We can get the honey here. We can get fruit, and then we put the honey and the fruit into the biofuel refiners to make the biofuel to power our raft. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that stuff. And lastly, the leather. And keep the machete on us, I guess. And there we go. So that is all of Temperance. That actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would. I think I kind of had some idea of what I was supposed to be doing, so I was able to go like in the correct order and just get everything done in one go instead of getting lost and having to backtrack too much. I did have to backtrack once for that Selene key, but I was able to kind of get it done. Having the guide pulled up for that mirror puzzle saved a lot of time too, because that can be really tricky if you don't know exactly the angle that you need to point the lasers. But yeah, we got it all done in one go. Got the blueprint for the electric smelter, the advanced purifier, and the stationary anchor. So I'll go ahead and learn those in the next section and then craft them. Can learn them here at the table. Oh, the detail plank as well from the trading post. So those are the blueprints that we learned. We'll learn them and craft them in the next section. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping here as we recap. Got a lot of extra items, got some titanium, getting quite stocked up on all of our stuff. And then going forward, I think we definitely want to make all that stuff, like I said. And then I think we want to make some cosmetic stuff at this point. Like, we've been just slaving away the whole playthrough, stockpiling resources and being really efficient. And now we have quite a surplus, so I think it's time to spend things on things that make us happy and just cosmetic stuff and play around with those systems, because we haven't at all. Up until this point, it's been all about like the actual game systems and all that. So probably in the next section, you know, we'll sail around, we'll make the new stuff, but then at some point I think I want to make like a little house here or something with all this extra space that I have. But that is for next time. For now, we are good. We did all of Temperance in one go. All we have to do now is put our Utopia code in, so that is 3518. We'll turn this on. We'll do 3 and 5 and 1 and 8. And there you go. There is the final story island way over there. So it's going to be a bit of a trick to get away from all this ice, but we'll do that in the next section when we sail away. But that is all for now, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Still some more fun stuff to come in this playthrough, so hope to see you there. But for now, take care. Have a good one. Peace.